He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Joe Panic is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
Grounded to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ben Zobrist will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Second baseman,
Peavy has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Greg Bird will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, has been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Shot to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the
Will Myers steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. And that ends the inning. Back here on the south side of Chicago. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Angel Pagan will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, a base hit. So they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Corey Seager stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw as they'll just hang on to it. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Michael Conforto steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Number 50 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 50.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tap fouled at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. He drew a walk his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground is short. Seager is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. As Dribble Cabrera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 4-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit at third. Turner's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Hunter Pence started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is after it. 1 out. Buster Posey will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Justin Turner digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Castellanos comes up with it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Alex Avila digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Kurt Suzuki is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Derek Law will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now
Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Grounded to short. Seager on the grass, and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Standing in, Leonis Martin, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ben Zobrist stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Standing in, Greg Bird. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Greg Bird. Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Denard Span will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Giants,
Joe Pennick ready for another at bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Myers, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The batter,
Angel Pagan gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at U.S. Cellular Field, 59,345. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.